Hello everyone, in this video I'm gonna show you how to download and install Cordova on your Windows 10. Well, Cordova is like a software that allows you to make an Android application from HTML and CSS and JavaScript simply. And I'm gonna show you step by step how to install it and start creating your first applications. All you have to do right now before we start getting into steps and installing, let's go to the search and search for CMD and open it and then pin it to taskbar because we will need it all of the time. We will need CMD, so pin it into the taskbar and close it so it will be closed. And let's move also the Windows Explorer because these softwares we will need them a lot in this tutorial. And now let's get started. First of all, let's go to search and then we search for Node.js. This is the first step. We have to install Node.js on our PC. Click on official website and then click on download Node.js. Choose the place you want to save it. I will save it in download and then click save. Now it's downloading, and after it's downloaded, click on this folder to open it and then open the file and then click next. I accept the terms and then just next to install it and then click yes. And after it's installed, click finish. Now let's check if it's installed correctly or not. Let's go to CMD and then write node and then space and then dash and then V. As you can see, if it shows the version, it means it's installed successfully. Let's write as well npm and then space and then dash V. Click enter. As you can see, it shows as well the version of npm. It means it's installed successfully. Now we are done with Node.js. Let's move on to the next step. The next step is installing Cordova. Let's click on CMD and then wherever the path you choose, it doesn't matter because we will install it globally on our PC. I'm gonna write npm and then space and then install and then space and then dash G means globally and then space and then Cordova. This is how we're gonna install Cordova from the Node.js and click enter. And now it's downloading and installing Cordova on your PC. Just wait until it's finished. Don't do anything. And guys, I've been waiting for a long time. I think there is some problem. I will restart my PC and try again to install Cordova, right? And after I restart my PC, I will go again to the CMD and then I will write npm and then space install and then space dash G and then space and then Cordova and then hit enter. It's gonna take a few minutes. I will stop recording until it's installed. Oh, now it's installing right now. And now it's installed, as you can see. And we're gonna check right now if it's installed or not. If it's gonna show the version of Cordova. We're gonna write Cordova and then space and then dash V to show the version of Cordova. As you can see, it shows the version of it, means it's installed successfully. And now the next step is to download the JDK. Let's go to the search and write Oracle JDK and then go to the official website and scroll down and choose the version of JDK you want to install. And I will install JDK 17 because I tried this one 23 and there was a problem with compatibility with Gradle that I downloaded, so I will download JDK 17 and I'll scroll down and I will choose Windows and let's choose 64 installer and let's download this one and choose the place you want to save it and then save. And now it's downloading, and after it's finished downloading, when it's done, click on this folder, show in folder, and then open the file. Let's run it and then click yes. And we're gonna install it in a simple way, just next and install. And after it's been installed successfully, we click on close. And after we install the Java, the JDK, we're gonna set up the variables, environment variables on our Windows. Let's go to the search icon, the search bar, and then we search for environment. And let's go with edit the system environment variables, click on it and then environment variables, and let's go to system variables and then click on new, and then here we're gonna write Java and then underscore home. And in here in the variable value, let's click on browser directory and then choose this PC Let's open it, and then local C disk, and then program files, and then search for the Java file. This is the Java. Let's open it, and then choose the version of JDK you have downloaded in here. In my case, I have JDK 17. I will choose it and then click OK, and then OK. And we have to add the path of bin file. Let's go to the path. Let's click on it and then click on edit and add new. We're gonna write % and then Java and then underscore home and then % again and then backslash, and then we're gonna write bin like this, not capital, and click wherever in here and then OK. And I click OK and OK. We are done with the Java. Let's just check if it's installed successfully or not. And to check if it's successfully installed, let's go to CMD and then we're gonna write Java and then space dash version. Hit enter. If it shows you the version of the Java, it means it's successfully set it up. Okay, we're finished with the Java. And right now let's download Android SDK. We're gonna go to Android Studio. Let's go to the official website of Android Studio. This is the one. Click on it and then scroll down until you find the CMD line tools. As you can see, command line tools only. And let's choose Windows and click this one. Let's download it and scroll down. Check I have read and agree the above terms and conditions and click download. And choose the place you want to save it. I will save it in downloads. And then click save. And it's finished downloading now. Let's open the CMD line tools in a folder. Let's open it. And then we have to extract this zip file. Let's extract it. And then open this one and then copy or cut this file. And let's go to this PC and then local disk C. And in here we have to create a new folder. Right click and then new folder. And we have to name it Android, hit enter, and then inside the Android file, let's open it and then paste this folder. And also we have to download the platform tools. Let's go back to the main website, the official website of Android Studio, and let's go to SDK tools and let's scroll down till you find the platform tools. As you can see, Android SDK platform tools, click on this one. And then scroll down to download platform tools for Windows, and then scroll down and then check this terms and conditions and then download. Choose the place you want to save it in downloads as usual in my case, and then click save. Now it is downloaded. Let's open it and then extract it as well. Right click and then extract. The same method, we open the file and then let's cut or copy this folder. Let's go to this PC. And then local disk C, and then let's open Android file and let's paste it here. And now let's go to CMD line tools, and then we have to create in here a new folder. Let's right click and then new folder, and let's name it latest. Hit enter, and we have to copy right now all these files into this one. I will hold click on Control and then select this one. I will uncheck this one. I will select all these files and right click and then cut. Let's move it to inside the latest. Let's open this one and then paste it in here. As you can see, the path right now will be like this. It will be Android, CMD line tools, latest, and then bin. Okay, all right. Let's go back to the main path. Let's go to Android file. This is the file. Let's open it and then copy this path. And we have to set up environment variables as well for this one, for the SDK. And let's go to search icon. Let's click on it and write environment variables. Click on this one and then environment variables. And in the system variables, click new, and then here we're gonna write Android in the capital letters, Android, and then underscore home. And in the variable value, let's paste the path that we have copied for Android, and then click OK. And now let's go back to the Android file. We're gonna go to platform tools, Let's open this one and let's copy the name of the file only. Don't copy the Android path because we set it up before as a variable, so we will use it in other places. Let's copy this one and then we go back to environment variables and we go to the path and click edit and click new and let's write our variable. Let's write % and then Android. Make sure that you write it correctly and then underscore home and then % and then backslash and then paste the name that we copied and hit enter. And let's go back to the file of Android again. Okay, let's click OK and then go back to the platforms. Let's go to Android file and then go to CMD line tools and open latest and then open bin file and let's copy this path. Don't copy the Android, it's the same, don't copy it. Let's copy after backslash after Android. Let's copy this one, right click and then copy. And let's go back to the path again, open the path and then new and write % Android underscore home and % as well and then backslash and paste the copied path as you can see right now and hit enter. And now we are finished with Android. Let's click OK and then OK. And now the next step is to download Gradle. Let's open a new tab and then write Gradle. Let's search for this one and click on the official website and then install Gradle. As you can see, this is the latest version. Let's scroll down to manually installing and click download and scroll down again into the latest version and go to download. I will choose binary only and same method, choose the place you want to save it, click save. And now it's downloading as you can see. And after it's downloaded, let's open the file of Gradle and then let's extract this zip file, right click and then extract and let's open it. And we're gonna copy this one. Let's cut this file and then go to this PC and then local disk C. Let's make a new folder for the Gradle. Right click and then new folder. And we're gonna name it Gradle and hit enter. And let's open it and paste this one. Paste the folder we have copied. And let's open this file of Gradle and then let's copy the path of the Gradle right now. Copy this path and we go to search and then environment variable. Let's open it and then environment variables and let's add new in the system variables and in the name we're gonna name it Gradle and then underscore home and in the variable value we're gonna pass the copied path as you can see and click enter. And let's go to the path and click edit and we're gonna add new path and we're gonna write % and then Gradle underscore home and % as well and then backslash and let's write bin without capital and click OK and then OK, we are done with the Gradle. And now let's check if the Gradle is installed successfully. Let's go to CMD and then we're gonna write Gradle and then space -v, hit enter, and if it shows the version means that it's installed successfully. Close the CMD and now let's install some platforms into our CMD line tools. Let's go back to Android. Let's go to local C and then Android and then CMD line tools and then latest and then let's open bin file and let's open this one. Let's copy this path. Okay, copy and then go to CMD line tool and then we're gonna write CD and then space and then paste the path we copied. Hit enter. Now it's gonna choose the path that we pasted. And in the comments below, I will give you this command to install these platforms required and just paste it like this and hit enter and click Y, write Y and hit enter to accept means yes. And now it's downloading the required components for the SDK. And when it's finished downloading and unzipping and installing everything, that means we are finished installing all things required to run Cordova. Let's close all of these things and let's go to File Explorer and then go to this PC and then local disk C, and we're gonna create a new folder. Right click and then new folder for our projects. Let's say my project, for example, and open this one, and let's copy this path. Let's copy it and then go to CMD. We're gonna create a new Cordova project and write CD and then space and then place the path we have copied and hit enter. And now I'm gonna write to make a new project of Cordova. I'm gonna write Cordova and then space and then create and then space. I'm gonna write the name of the folder. Let's say my app and then space. Let's say the ID of the application. I'm gonna write com.example. In here you write your domain or whatever, and then dot the name of the app, my app, and then space. Let's write the name of the app, for example, my app. Just an example, guys, and I'm gonna hit enter and the project is created. And let's write cd and then space my app folder. Let's move to it. As you can see, we are now in my app directory, and if I go to the file, as you can see, we'll go to the local disk C and then my project and then my app. As you can see, it added some files in here, and let's go to this one, and this is the files you're gonna keep changing for HTML and CSS and JS to make your app. If I open it, this is the application. As you can see, we will convert this one to Android application in a few minutes. You can edit it, and this is the JavaScript as well, index.js. You can edit it and CSS and upload your images in here. And after you do that, you change everything. Let's go to make our app. And before we build our app, we have to add Android platform. I'm gonna write Cordova. Make sure that you are inside your application folder. I'm gonna write Cordova and then space and then platform and then space and then write add and then space Android and hit enter. And now it's using Cordova fetch for Cordova Android to add this platform so we can build our application. And now it's added, as you can see. And what we're gonna do right now to build our app is to write Cordova and then space and then build space Android and then hit enter to make our application. And this process is going to take a few minutes to build the application. And after it's successfully building our application, let's copy this path. It gives you the path that you're going to find your application in. Let's copy this path. Don't copy this one because you cannot run it on your PC. So let's copy this path so we can access the application and copy it into our phone to test it. Let's go to this one and paste the path and hit enter. As you can see, this is the application. Let's copy it, or we can cut it. And I'm gonna connect my Android phone into my PC so I can test it, and I'm gonna show you guys that it is working 100% on Android phone. And let's go to this PC, and then this is my phone, and let's open it, and I will paste it just in here. Let's paste the application, and it's right now on my phone. And I'm gonna use SCR Spy to show my phone screen on PC. And I will run this software, and I'm gonna install the application that we made. And I will go right now into File Explorer, and then I will go to download. This is the application that I made. Let's install it. Right click and then install. As you can see here, it's gonna show that you have to check this software. I will just click on this one and install it without check. Let's click on it and then install. As you can see, it's installed right now on my phone. And this is the application, my app. Let's open it. And as you can see, it's running correctly without any problem on Android device. And this is the page that it was in here. We can edit it in our project in here. Let's go to our project, my project, and then my app. And then this one, W, and this is the index. This is the same page, the same software. As you can see, it becomes an Android application. And thank you guys. I hope you find this video helpful, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe our channel. See you next time.